Hello. How's it going? Alrighty then. I guess. So yeah, I was actually thinking I didn't want to stream today, to be honest, because I am feeling a little bit tired. I've been having a few. Ooh, actually, yeah, I actually just did some push-ups earlier. So yeah, go me, go me. 20 of them. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So can't be weak behind the chair. Can't be weak behind the chair. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna watch a few things, see what's going on with tech news a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on an AI game a little bit. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't expect a lot of people to come for this stream, so that's I did expect that. So yeah. Um, also, yeah, I've been feeling kind of tired, but we're gonna push through. Okay, we're gonna push through. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, one thing I've noticed, yeah, ChatGPT. I usually like ChatGPT, but lately it's been kind of crappy lately. It's been kind of crappy lately. I've definitely noticed this, and I found this video kind of interesting. So I thought it'd be kind of nice to watch. So yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Essentially only use it sort of like a coworker that I would occasionally get help from. And I decided not to more deeply integrate AI assistants like GitHub Copilot into my workflow. A year or so later, I've still been sticking to this.
Okay.
I still haven't used GitHub Copilot, and whilst I'm still not heavily
Hold on. Let's go back.
when ChatGPT first came out, I decided to essentially only use it sort of like a coworker that I would occasionally get help from.
Same, honestly. Yeah, that's how I thought I would use it too, honestly. Because like, it just seemed to make sense. If you knew what you're doing and you knew where you were going, what you needed to build, telling ChatGPT what to do, especially even if you have to tell it like 3 or 5 times to shorten its answer or to like, write it better, or you know, that's it's really annoying. But sometimes it's just really nice. As for little things like regex or something like that, regex.
And I decided not
That reminds me of the oh my gosh, there was a Cloudflare fiasco with regex. Mm. Sorry, I had to take a drink. But yeah, apparently Cloudflare was brought down by a little string of regex. It's kind of funny because I was actually I was listening to Primogen while literally applying it to fucking Cloudflare. And if I ever come up with the interview, if they ever decide to interview me, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, you heard about that Cloudflare incident with the regex that brought down your service. Lol. But we might get to that later if there's some interest. But let's go ahead and continue watching this one.
to more deeply integrate AI assistants like GitHub Copilot into my workflow. A year or so later, I've still been sticking to this. I still haven't used GitHub Copilot, and whilst I'm still not heavily using
Mega based. Hell yeah, hell yeah. GitHub Copilot is trash, honestly. I I hate it.
ChatGPT, it has become a common part of my workflow and has unlocked skills and opportunities for me that might not have been possible without it. Just recently, something happened that I think highlights what are both the most powerful and most dangerous aspects of ChatGPT for more advanced code.
Diminishing skills, poor code quality, decreased learning, decreased efficiency. Yeah, yeah, I could see that, honestly. Like usually what I like to do before ChatGPT, what coders would do is they would steal other people's code and use it. So yeah, yeah, that's something that would happen. I mean, and people would go to Stack Overflow. That was like the thing back then. So it's kind of like, I mean, you can learn with ChatGPT a little bit. You're not going to learn the best way, You're definitely not going to learn the best way for sure. But he does get into, I think I saw a little bit of this in the beginning, but I haven't seen all of it. So he gets into something like what it's totally normal image. He chat GPT this image so hard. But yeah, there are some things that ChatGPT just cannot help you out of, and will make a very complex solution, or a solution that you won't understand, and you just won't learn that very well that way. And some problems you just have to sit down and do them, and that's just how it is. There's no shortcuts, unfortunately.
So this little story starts with this issue that was opened on an open source utility I've been maintaining. The existence of this utility is what highlights the powerful aspects of ChatGPT. I had a lot of the knowledge necessary to build this thing, but the typing required for it is quite complex, and I couldn't rely on my real person coworker in this scenario to just do all of the hard bits for me. Although ChatGPT couldn't just instantly solve all of the typing problems I threw at it, its suggestions combined with the knowledge.
See, that's your problem. You're using complex types. That's your problem. You're overcomplicating your project, I think. Injextension platform. Interesting. I wonder what he was working on. Yeah, he's lost in types, and programmers should not be just lost in types. They should, know how type inference works and what's going to happen. Trying to chase down type errors is just stupid. You have to build the thing first and then fix it later. So signal slice. But I guess what he is working on is library code. So, whatever, I guess.
I did have about TypeScript allowed me to get things working. It also pushed me to learn more about the areas where I lacked the appropriate knowledge and apply them directly and immediately to a real scenario. Without this sort of accelerated learning, ChatGPT.
Before this product, what the fuck is this? Type. Honestly, yeah, I have never seen anything like that before. It's like K in key of T action sources and string as what? K, which I guess is key in key of. Like, it's like a key. And it looks like it extends reducer type. And if that is true, I'm not even sure what this means, honestly. It just looks like a very complicated ternary logic. Very complicated ternary logic, honestly. Which, I don't know. I don't think that's a great idea. I don't think that's a good setup. But maybe it's solving a problem in a very efficient way that I just don't know how it's doing it yet. So
GPT can provide, I might not have had the time to complete this task. This is the part that I think is extremely powerful about ChatGPT. It can be great at getting you unstuck. You might know most of what you need to build something or achieve some task, but maybe there is some part you are lacking that just completely blocks you from getting it done. ChatGPT can help break through those barriers quickly and point you in the direction you need to go, especially in these more advanced scenarios where there might not be obvious or pre-existing solutions. Figuring out what you need to even be learning in the first place can be difficult and time-consuming. What I found with building this utility was that for the early parts of the project, I much more heavily relied on ChatGPT for ideas or implementations. But as the project progressed, I was rapidly learning the key bits of knowledge I was missing and felt capable solving most typing issues with no assistance. I ended up with a solid product and a bunch of new knowledge I could use for future projects and for maintaining this project. This, I think, is a healthy and powerful way to use AI coding assistants.
Yep. Solid.
Where I think Absolutely. It is not as healthy is where you are relying on it to substitute for large gaps in knowledge. There is a scenario I run into constantly with ChatGPT that feels like a giant trap for people who might be over-relying on ChatGPT and don't have an appropriate level of knowledge and context for the task. So This is where this issue comes into the story. When first reading about this bug, I did already have a sense of what was happening. It's a type inference issue I had run into before. But it had been a while since I had worked on signal slice, so I was lacking some context. And like everyone else, I'm always lacking time, so I handballed it to ChatGPT.
Right, handboard it to ChatGPT because you're lacking time, of course.
To see what it would say. It gave me a seemingly reasonable answer. It wanted me to create these utility types instead of using the T-action sources and T-action effects types directly. The crux.
Yeah, it would make sense to do that if you're worrying about types all the time, but you shouldn't be worrying about stuff like this. This is stupid.
So the problem was that the generic types for T-action sources and T-action effects were being inferred too early. My knowledge of advanced TypeScript still isn't strong enough to know at a glance if this was going to work, but it looked promising. It didn't work though. This sort of thing happens all the time with ChatGPT. It gives a promising looking answer, but it just doesn't work. So I pressed ChatGPT some more, explaining that it doesn't work, and as is commonly the case, it suggested sweeping changes. It wanted me to switch to a class-based approach and use a builder pattern that would completely change how the public API for the utility works. I feel at this point it would be easy to assume that ChatGPT is right and that what you're trying to do just isn't possible with the current setup. So you either give up or make the drastic changes ChatGPT suggests. But I wasn't just swinging wildly with ChatGPT here.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, he has enough experience to know that this is obviously a stupid idea, what he's doing, and he doesn't know, and that he needs to go out and research more. Like obviously, if you're at a point and in your project and Chat GPT is giving you like stupid ideas, or it's like it's not a concise solution, or it's not a really good solution, you know, definitely go out and try to do the research yourself. This is like, someone may have, solved this earlier, or not, like, but also, technology moves faster than Chat GPT can keep up with, right? For like simple like boilerplate stuff, like like asking Chat GPT to make a freaking asking it to make a static site generator is like a trivial thing. I would know. I've done this before. In fact, I've been considering, just doing a stream where we just make a static site generator, and I thought that would be a lot of fun because like it's super easy to make. Like I can make one. I made one in like 5 hours and just like customized it a little bit. In fact, like most of the time I was just like literally just designing the site, pretty much, And so like yeah, it's great for some things, but definitely if you find it giving you a complicated, solution to what should be a simple solution, you might want to do some digging around. You might want to do some digging around.
I did have an understanding of the problem, general knowledge of how the utility works overall, and what I'm trying to achieve with it. I have a whole heap of context that ChatGPT doesn't. And so with a little more effort, I was able to come up with my own solution. It involved creating more targeted types so that properties were typed only with the specific features they actually need to function, rather than supplying them everything in the signal slice. This is what would cause some types to be inferred too early. This required only a small change to fix.
Wow, only some types be inferred too early. Wow. That's wild. See, even in TypeScript, you have to deal with type inference. That's kind of funny. But it was made to work with JavaScript, and JavaScript is all about type inference, And they tried to abstract it away with TypeScript, but it's you should just know how it works.
The issue.
And you'll write simpler code with JavaScript if you just know how the type inference works.
Out of curiosity, I decided to grill ChatGPT a bit. I asked what it thought of the solution I had come up with. With the typical ChatGPT flattery, it said the solution was elegant and gave reasons why. I asked why it didn't suggest something like this initially, and it defends itself quite well, actually. It said essentially that my approach is tailored to this specific situation, whereas ChatGPT was generally going to go for a more general solution.
A general solution.
Again, with some flattery thrown in for good measure. This is essentially why I think, at least for now, it is still so important to not too heavily rely on coding assistants. Having context of the problem and the system in general allows you to search for solutions where a coding assistant might miss them, and to know when a coding assistant might just be leading you astray. This is partly my worry about more integrated AI assistants like GitHub Copilot. Having it handle boilerplate, syntax, and APIs for you probably provides a massive speed boost to development with no important loss. But I think it also makes it easy to start letting Copilot steer the ship too much, and then you are losing that important knowledge and context of the system you're building. Until we get to the point where AI can do all of the coding for us completely, we do still need knowledge and context of the code stored in human brains to get the job done properly. Until then, AI assistants wielded with a good strategy can still be a powerful ally. Anyway, I'd love to hear about how you.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good take. Yeah, I've actually dealt with this quite a bit. Using that. I mean, I've never had to deal with TypeScript like that, so. Fortunately, I don't have to deal with TypeScript like that. I would much rather just use a different language, Like, in fact, TypeScript is so bad, I literally just went back to PHP. TypeScript, if I'm gonna have to work in a JavaScript job where I'm required to use TypeScript, I'm just gonna use PHP, bro. It's bad, It's like, I mean, unless I can like write, I want to write more JavaScript on the front end, and I like writing JavaScript on the front. I love being a front ender, On the back end, I could admit that, JavaScript isn't the best tool for that. It's not. Um, you really shouldn't be using that if you need something that's going to be like rock solid, and you don't want your server taken down by a type error, that you may have put in there or, may exist. And yeah, you can mitigate it with frameworks, you can do that, but it helps. But like if you really need that, then, you know, and a lot of businesses want it, which sucks. So I do not want to serve that kind of, I do not want to work in that kind of environment. I would rather work with PHP where the code is a little bit more sane, just slightly more sane, And yeah, yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, let's look at another video. One of the things that was coming up is like, oh yeah, do not become a software engineer. Yeah, don't become a software engineer. It's so hard, and you'll hate it. And like you have to work really hard, and you'll be stressed out. They'll work you to the bone, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. One thing I found interesting. I do want to take a look at some of the other like frameworks like React. I kind of want to take a look at that. I thought because it sounds like React is actually taking a nice direction. They're actually kind of get simpler and actually gonna implement things like Svelte, what Svelte does, and have sane ways of working with it. Unfortunately, even though we're getting new stuff, the industry's not going to catch up, unfortunately, because most of your job when you get into the industry is to freaking you're going to be maintaining legacy code. That's what you're going to do. And I know this. And I know this. Because I do maintain legacy code all the time. All the fucking time. Which is crazy. But yeah. Alrighty. Let's take a look at this guy. I actually watched this from the beginning, so
Hello everyone. So, as you may know, since April 2023, I am officially a software engineer. I finished my
lol.
studies and at the end of them found the job where I
Congratulations.
work at right now. And before that point, I still wrote code for some money as a freelancer. But that wasn't really software engineering, it was more like creative development. And I thought this job would be kind of the same.
Dang, there's hope for me yet. I just gotta put myself out there, huh?
Like writing code in the goal of creating something. This, for example, is the last project I worked on as a freelancer, where I was in charge of developing the 3D stuff, the little ball you
Cool 3GS, bro. Cool 3JS, bro. Love it. I love it. Looks good. If I put that much work into my own designs, I would be probably a lot further. So
see there. By the way, I might talk about that in another video at some point, so if you don't want to miss it, and because I also love fake internet points, please subscribe. I love the little numbers right
same.
there. Who doesn't? But yeah, to fall back on my feet, I thought a software developer job would be very similar to this. It's separated into different projects, you have a list of features or things you would like to achieve for that project, and after a few meetings or whatever of pre-planning what you're gonna do, I don't know, like the corporate shit word stuff, you just get to coding and you create stuff. Right? Well, this really
Right.
was what I thought it was going to be. Well, turns out when you're a software developer, yes, there is some of that. It would be a very hypocrite move for me to say that this is not the case. But for the moment, and it is actually in the job description, you don't really create stuff as a software engineer. You solve problems. And by
True.
that, I mean
Very true. That's what you do. You solve problems. That's exactly what you do as a software dev or software engineer. You you solve big problems, usually in legacy software that's been around for 5, 10 years. You're not building anything. You thought you were gonna build something? Nah, you're making features though and fixing stuff. Yep.
most of you will know this wonderful tool right there, Jira, right? This ticket manager that
Oh God, Jira. It's Jira, my bud, my man. It's Jira. I pronounce it Jira. Freaking Jira tickets, man. Yeah. That's a pretty popular one that you're gonna work with. Jira, Trello, you know, what is Notion? Some people use Notion, right? Like that. All of that is just project management software that small businesses just love. They love that stuff. If they can, they have these things and they call these user stories, right? You see those little things in the little picture right there. Here. You see those little things? They call them stories in the industry. They call it stories. Isn't that weird? But yeah, you complete these stories. They have like, you know, and they call it agile too or something like that. It's like, see, and they'll have in progress items, and then to do, and then they have review, and then done. At least that's the basic one. They'll have like maybe review, second review, or something like that, or staging server, and then production server, right? So sometimes little businesses will have something like that, right? So yeah, at least the small businesses that I used to work for and agencies that I used to work for. So yeah.
is used in so many different companies, maybe dreaded by some people. The first time I had access to this, I realized I wasn't going to create stuff as much as I thought I was going to be. Debugging obviously is a big one, but also you have to understand that most of the time you
Yep.
arrive in a already established code base that multiple very talented,
No.
way more talented than you, developers worked on before, and you have to navigate.
Yeah, I don't know about that, buddy. Last company, all the code that I've seen is like crap, honestly. And the people who thought they were, you know, that they were going to make this big system that's going to support all these users, never happened. Never happened. And so, because of that, because they built a system for like thousands or billions of people, right? And they thought we're going to use it. It didn't get used, and they over-engineered it, and now it takes like 2 weeks to solve what should be simple problems. You know why? Because the system design is crap. Okay, okay. They don't know what they're doing. Nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. Okay, you're not dumb. It's complexity is something that should be avoided. Maybe and I watch it. He doesn't even explain this. It's just his own lack of self-confidence, which is sad, but whatever. Like, if you see complexity, it is not a sign of intelligence, okay? It is a sign of stupidity, of great stupidity, okay? And this is why I shit on TypeScript so much, okay? Okay?
In those gigantic files, not really knowing where to go or what to do, and understand what is the problem at hand. So debugging can be part of it, remaking some infrastructure, or simply updating some stuff to newer technologies. And when you were in school, I think we don't really talk about that. We do talk about algorithm, the maths behind it, the different technologies, but that huge thing of being able to navigating through gigantic code bases and not lose yourself and your self-respect and your confidence and everything that you believe in is actually something very, very complicated, but apparently insanely normal in this industry. Like recently at my work, I was faced with a gigantic task that was just a few lines in the Jira code, but it was very explainful. Ooh.
Explanatory. I think the word he's looking for is explanatory.
Explanative. God damn. Spelling bee champion. Look at me.
I guess it's a word.
Okay. So yeah, I was faced with this ticket that was just like small, and I thought I knew where I was gonna be. Turns out this ticket took me 3 months, still working on it, by the way, and it took me so many retries to even understand where the data is coming from and where it is going and why.
All right. I'm gonna stop you there, bud. So yeah, I've actually had a very similar experience to where I actually had to do something similar. It was a PHP application. It was a Symfony application, and this guy, obviously, he didn't like me. He was the guy who crafted the system, apparently, or he took over took over a long time. I think I was hired as a scapegoat to blame, essentially, so he could keep his job. He was a fucking asshole. I fucking hate that guy. That company sucks. I don't remember what they're called. I think it was Blockset or some shit. Yeah, they suck as a company, But if you're a freelancer, and you work for a company, they're gonna treat you like shit anyways. That's just how they fucking hate you. They fucking hate that you get to be free and run around and and just do your thing. They fucking hate that shit. They hate it. They want you to suffer harder or more than most people. That's why they always give you the toughest assignments. They always do that, and that's just how it is. Businesses also hate part-timers too. They want your soul. The businesses want your soul, and if they only get a piece of it, they fucking hate you. They try to milk every last bit of time that you will give them. and they will threaten you. They'll say all sorts of shit just to make you quit your job, or like fucking you know us temp workers out here, we just get shit on. We just get shit on. It sucks. And the businesses are still kind of pissed off over the pandemic. I think I feel that everyone's mad at each other. That the employees are mad at each other. The businesses are mad at the employees. Everyone's just mad, okay? Everyone's just fucking mad, right? But yeah, um, this guy, right, at Blockset had a very complicated system, and my job was to add some notifications or something. But there's like a template upgrade system or something that like managed some sort of upgrade code, which didn't seem to be necessary at the time. So I had to write a solution like 4 different times. And by the time was on to the fourth solution and I had it, I was told, hey, maybe I could work on something else. But no, the guy just up and said, oh no, you're fired. You're fine. Because I couldn't figure out a complicated code base, and then like fucking, they wanted that shit for free. They expect me to just pull the rabbit out of the hat. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit, okay? Everyone's trying to bullshit each other. So, you know, that's the tech industry for you. And he's getting hardcore bullshitted right now. And it sucks, but that's what you do. That's what you do. You eat it up, and then people praise you for it. If you can do, work with bad code, and do it well, then you're amazing. You are intelligent. You figure it out, the stupidity of people, and manage to yeah. I think my model's slowing down. Hold on. Let me check something. Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
We need to do that. And during this time of being alone working on this is where the imposter syndrome starts to kick you heavy in the nuts, right?
I
In the
know.
nutsack. And during all of these 3 months, I wasn't pissing lines and trying left and right over my screen. I was researching, trying to understand conventions of what I wanted to try to do, see if there was any examples online or whatever. And since it was so specific to this gigantic code base, obviously there wasn't. And being so used to actually doing this, like pissing lines, creating shit, it felt so unproductive. And
Pissing lines, creating shit, he says. Yeah, I too piss lines sometimes.
And by the end of it, and I was trying to show my progress to managers or whatever, me thinking that I didn't have nothing to show, I was faced with very experienced developers who told me, hey, yeah, welcome to the actual fucking job. Software engineering.
Hey, yeah, welcome to the actual fucking job. I mean, at least his were nice to him. Mine was like, God damn it, dude. Yeah, literally, the guy was like, "Fuck you, dude." He was just super annoyed how he had to deal with me. He just didn't want to fucking deal with me, which was sad. I was trying to ask valid questions. I was trying to use my resources as well as I could, But for him, it was just very annoying. So, whatever, I guess. I don't know.
Engineering doesn't mean writing code. Again, it means solving a problem. To solve a problem, you first have to understand it. And that might be the biggest part of a particular ticket that you are working on.
Yes. Yes, you that is the right answer. That is absolutely the right
About
answer.
a ticket, just like if anybody knew what I was talking about, essentially a task for the not code bros out there. I know there are like, maybe 2 watching? Hi, people. But yeah, I was
Hi.
faced with this new reality that taking your time to actually understand what you are doing is way more important than actually trying to push that your pull request to GitHub, whatever the kids say these days. And yeah, this
Push to put a good kind of a pull request. What do the kids say nowadays, right? He still thinks he's not a kid, I guess.
big old task that maybe would have been way faster for someone better than me. God knows there are many of them. But yeah, I don't think this is something school prepare us for. Like literally sitting down, I talked about it in my last
Nope.
video, just reading docs, for example, understanding an issue and taking the time to navigate around and
Lol.
actually find the information. So yeah, if you love writing code and only love to do that, not reading docs, just doing like face down,
I like how his information is like, watch me do bad habits on video. I do it on stream, bro. I do it on stream, bro.
algorithm problems or
Okay.
whatever, honestly stick to lead code and don't become a software engineer. It's as easy as that. And I'm a software engineer. It's as easy as that. And I have to admit, I made that mistake in the
Mhm.
past, coming into this, thinking like, yeah, I know I'm good. I gotta be okay, like writing a couple of like algorithms for a company, right? No. No,
No.
no. So yeah, this little rant slash video was just to talk about this big thing that is patience and actually understanding what you are working on. Cool. I think that's it. See.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. They give you shit code, and you gotta work on it. You gotta solve the problem. You gotta pull the rabbit out of the hat. You are a magician now. You're a magician now. Congratulations. Yep. And you have to sit down and understand the problem. That's yep, absolutely. So yeah, there was something new I wanted to see with like React. There's one more thing I wanted to see. And React 18, what's new? Let's see what's new. Do I have any, and if I have any like opinions on React, I still think it's a shit framework, but it is a very, I like money. I like money. So yeah.
A new version of React, it does, as you would expect, introduce some new.
What else do we got here? Let's see. Got automatic improvements, concurrency features. Let's see. You don't have to change your code or relearn anything. What you learned still applies. You can write React code the same way as before. Fuck me. This is not what I wanted. Or maybe you can, but you don't have to, right? Go to update. They give us how to update. Let's see what we have here. Install React 18. Right. And this was made when? When was this made? A year ago? What? This is bullshit. Let's see if there's a React 19. Here it is. Ah, this is what I was actually looking for. Let's see. Let's take a look at Theo. Let's see what Theo's got.
Before y'all get mad at me for the thumbnail, this is what Andrew Clark from the React.
By the end of 2024, you'll never likely need to use these APIs again. This is what's getting me excited about React again. Not gonna lie. Like, use memo. I don't have to use memo. Use callback. Use memo. React compiler. Hell yeah. Forward ref. Ref is a prop. React.lazy. RSE. Promise as child. Heck yeah. Use context. Well, it's same as use and then the context, right? Throw a promise. Use a promise, I guess. Content provider is content. See, I have a feeling that React is going to be really good here in a second. It's like all the JavaScript frameworks just got together and just started having like an orgy with each other. Now they're just trying to copy each other, trying to steal all the features from each other. So it's like at some point I feel like it's going to be like you learn one, you just learn the other. It's great. I love it. I love it. I love to see it. I hate that Svelte isn't what it is going to be anymore by Svelte 6. By Svelte 6, I don't want to use Svelte anymore. I'm going to go back to React. I'm going to go back to React, ironically. Because this is good. These look like good stuff, But yeah. Oh, there's more in a blog post? Really? Andrew Clark. Let's go take a look at Andrew Clark, shall we? Let's go take a look, shall we? Let's see here. Let's go X. Oh, would you look at that? It's Pipkin Pippa. My favorite VTuber ever. Oh my god. How I love thee. She finally admits that Mahjong is dog shit. And I'm so proud of her. I I applaud her for doing things that she hates to please other people, to make money. Because that's what you have to do in this world. To make money is to do things that people hate. Unlike what I am doing right now. I am doing things my current audience hates. Why? Because I need to stream more, but I also need motivation to stream. So this is my right. So I know I am shooting myself in the foot here, and Pippa is doing it right. But yes, but yeah, let's go look. Let's see. Let's go find this Andrew Clark. Right, Andrew Clark. Right. Let's see. That looks like the guy. Is this guy? Is it this guy? Let's see. Vercel, React.js. Dropping my PR reviews. Ooh, fun. Let's see here. Let's see if he had anything related to React. Oh wow, conference. See, I think that's the guy, right? That's the guy, right? Pretty sure. Let's take a look. See here. Oh, where's our stream? Where's our stream? Where's your stream? This is your stream now, Classy Sonicu, or also known as Marcy, also known as whatever. But yeah, let's see here. That's right. By the end of, let's see, that was February 15th, 2024. Okay, February 15th, 2024. Let's see if I can find that. February. Here we go. Yeah. So, by the end of 24, you'll never need these. Let's see. You can read about some of this work and more in our latest blog post from react.dev. Let's take a look. See what we got here. In React Lab posts, we write about our projects about active research and development. We've made significant progress in our last update, and we'd like to share our progress. Let's see here. React Compiler is no longer a research project. The compiler now powers Instagram.com in production, and we are working to ship the compiler across additional services at Meta and to prepare the first open source release. As discussed in our previous post, React can sometimes re-render too much when state changes. Yeah, you bet. Bet it does. Since the early days of React, our solution for such cases has been manual memoization. Oh, yeah. In our current APIs, this means applying useMemo, useCallback, and memo APIs to manually tune how much React re-renders on state changes. But manual memoization is compromised. It clutters up. Finally, thank you. You finally admit that. Fuck. It clutters up our code. It's easy to get wrong and requires extra work to keep up to date. Yeah, you bet. You bet it does. Manual memoization is a reasonable compromise, but we weren't satisfied, and you shouldn't be. Our vision for React is to automatically re-render just the right parts of the UI when state changes, without compromising on React's core mental model. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know. I don't like React at its core mental model. I think I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I've used React a little bit, but I'm not like an expert at React, so we believe that React's approach to UI as a simple function of state with standard JavaScript values and idioms is a key part of why React has been approachable to so many developers. Yeah, you just got there first, buddy. That's why we've invested in building and optimizing the compiler for React. Well, that's good. At least maybe they're gonna go into like a compiled thing, right? Maybe they're gonna do like the compiler for like Svelte has its own compiler, right? So maybe it's gonna we're gonna have compiled React and it's gonna be like Svelte, someday. That might be cool. It might be cool. It might run faster. JavaScript is a notoriously challenging language to optimize thanks to its loose rules and dynamic nature. React compiler is able to compile code safely by modeling both the rules of JavaScript and the rules of React. For example, React components must be idempotent, okay? Haven't heard that for a while. Returning the same value given the same inputs. Wait, what? Return the same value given the same inputs. Okay. I mean, that's just that's like functional programming basics, I guess. Like if you put in the same two value, it should just return the same value given the same inputs. That's like that should just be a thing. And can't mutate props or state values. Yep, these rules limit what developers can do and help carve out a safe space for the compiler to optimize. I mean, I guess if they want to do that, I mean, I don't know what developer would be not doing that, but I imagine someone just new might do something like that. I could imagine that. Of course, we understand developers sometimes bend the rules a bit, and our goal is to make React compiler work out of the box on as much code as possible. That's great. That's great. The compiler attempts to detect when the code doesn't strictly follow React's rules, and will either compile the code where safe or skip compilation if it isn't safe. We're testing against Meta's large and varied code base in order to help validate this approach. Excellent. Great. For developers who are curious about making sure their code follows React rules, we recommend enabling strict mode and configuring React's ESLint plugin. Hell yeah. I mean, that's cool. At least they have those plugins to help fix things. Let's see. It can help you catch bugs in your React code, improve the quality of applications today, future-proof your applications for upcoming features such as the React compiler. We're also working on consolidated documentation of the rules of React and updates to our ESLint program to help teams understand and apply these rules. So it sounds like from ESLint of linting React, they're just going to include, compiled React, which is really cool. That's actually really cool. And I think that would be really useful for React, I think. Let's see, actions. Let's see, we previously shared that we were exploring solutions for sending data to the client server with server actions. Oh yeah, that's right. They were going to do server actions. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So like, the way I understand is with Next.js is that they have certain server actions that you can use to like do authentication on, which is kind of funky, you know. But I don't see these. It's not really clearly delineated to me yet, and maybe this is just my own. Maybe this is a skill issue, and I just don't know. But like, I would like to know where this takes place, because it seems like in the next JS projects that I've worked on, the next JS projects that I've worked on, um, there is always a Express.js backend that we have to work with, you know, in order to handle like things like authentication and stuff like that, or you know, even like stuff that need to be handled by a server, right? Like this form action equals search. Heck yeah, cool. Name query button type submit. Very simple form. Very, very simple. Actions allow you to pass a function to DOM elements such as the form. And that's kind of interesting because you could just do this in normal HTML, honestly. Like you don't need to do this, honestly. But that is actually legitimately confusing. Let's see. You can just do this as a form. Let's see. The action function can operate synchronously or asynchronously. Interesting. You can define them on the client side using standard JavaScript or the server JF. Wow, this is a long, very long article. See, next major version of React. After user iteration, React Canaries now ready to ship with React Add latest. And you know, I guess that's not too bad. Let's see what else they got here. Use server directive. Interesting. You can define them on standard JavaScript on the server using the use server directive. Interesting. So I wonder what that means, the use server directive, because like this is what I want to know. This is interesting. Canary is only needed if you're using React server components or building a library compatible with them. You know, it's kind of funny. React is basically like HTMX. React is basically HTMX, but crappier and more complicated. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Welcome back, everyone. We've come back full circle. We're not using JSON anymore. We're using SOAP. We're using SOAP now. Yeah, SOAP is cleaner than JSON. We're using SOAP now. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's interesting. Let's take a look. I just really want to see these security considerations. Arguments to server actions are fully client controlled. For security, always treat them as untrusted input, and make sure to validate and escape arguments as appropriate. In any server action, make sure to validate the logged in user is allowed to perform that action. Very interesting. Serializable arguments and return values. As client code calls server action to the network, any arguments passed will need to be serializable. Here are supported types for the server action arguments. Primitives. Cool. Iterables. We got date, form data instances. Very nice. Okay, what else do we have? Notably are not supported React elements or JSX. Ah, that sucks. Well, you could just always pass them as a string, so it's whatever. Let's see what else. Usage. Oh, they have usage here. What else do we got here? The most common use case of server actions will be calling our server functions that mutate data. On the browser, the HTML form element is a traditional approach for a user to submit a mutation. With React server components, React introduces the first class support for server actions in forms. Here is a form that allows a user to request a username. Interesting. So async function request username, form data. Okay, I guess we're passing in form data. Use server. Okay. Const username is form data.get username. All right, so I guess form data.get. That's interesting. So it's like, I guess it's making a get request. This is kind of the same syntax I would use if I wrote a translation layer for JSON. And I've done that before. And actually, that's kind of what I did in this AI game that I'm working on. So yeah, I did a translation layer in that one. So yeah, let's go ahead and oh jeez, I think it's time that we I think that's really cool that React's done that. So let's see here. I want to go back. 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 The curiosity has led me all sorts of places. Anyway, that's really cool. React will manage the lifecycle of the data submission for you, providing hooks like use form status and use form state to access the current state in response to the form action. By default, actions are submitted within a transition, keeping the current page interactive while the action is processing. Since actions support async functions, we've also added the ability to use async await in transitions. I'm not really sure what a transition is, to be honest, in React. Also, the reason why it's always good to look back at old projects to see if they don't suck or they suck less. You know, always a good idea to look back and check out projects to see if they suck less or if they've worked out the bugs. You know, maybe I am slow to adopt new technology, but I am always willing to go back and take a second look and see if it sucks less. You know, like for example, I am willing to go back and try Golang. I think Golang is actually pretty decent, especially if you're writing, low-level web protocols. And I just know this from talking to other people who work with Golang. It's really good for writing low-level web protocols, honestly. And like dealing with like stuff like byte array data, which is like wild. And you can do that with other languages like Python or Node.js, but you know, like other languages are accustomed to working with data like that. But it's just a lot easier to do it with certain languages, right? And one of those languages is Golang, which is I think that's what it was originally made for, ironically. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what I've heard from the people around me that I hang around and work with. Okay, let's see. We've added the ability to use async await in transitions. This allows you to show pending UI with the is pending state of the transition when the async request like fetch starts, and to show pending UI all the way through the update being applied. Along with actions, we're introducing a feature called use optimistic for managing optimistic state updates. Along with this hook, you can apply temporary updates that are automatically reverted once the final state commits. For actions, allows you to optimistically set the final state of the data on the client, assuming that the submission is successful, and revert to the value for the data received from the server. It also works using regular async await, so it works the same whether you're using fetch on the client or a server action from the server. Interesting. So use optimistic. Got it. Library authors can implement custom action function props to their own components with use transition. Yeah, React's really going for that those server-side components. They really want to, yeah. React canaries. Interesting. That is interesting. Canaries is the change to the way we develop React. I wonder what canaries is. Previously, the features would be researched and built privacy inside Meta so that users can see the final polished project when released to stable. With canaries, we're building in public with the help of the community and finalize features we share in React Labs blog series. That's actually kind of cool, I was never really like a React, lover, but like they're actually doing some decent stuff nowadays. Next major version of React. Ooh. I might want to start learning React now because this actually sounds pretty decent. Let's see, support to web components. I mean, of course they have to support a lot of stuff, but whatever. But it's actually looking pretty decent at the moment. Let's see here. Complementary hooks for accessing form states will limit their practical usability of actions. Introducing React server components without integrating server actions would complicate modifying data on the server. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in React that they've done. There's a lot. So yeah. Very cool stuff. But anyway, I think it's time we start doing a little bit of coding. And I'm going to find some music. Oh yeah. I showed that to another guy. Another artist, and he thought it was kind of funny. I wonder what this distribute does. What does that mean? What does that mean? I've never done that before. Oh, checkout? I don't want to mess with that. Whatever. Let's see here. I'm going to find... What's good? That won't get me demonetized? So far, Helltaker is okay. So, I know Kieda is probably chill. I do like that one. Let's see. But really, I really like this one. I like this one a lot from the Mitzies. Shout out to Mitzies. Love you guys. Make great music. Holy shit. Let's see how loud that is. That's really fuck. That's really loud. Holy crap. Oh my god. There we go. But yeah, Mitzies is great. Love them. Alrighty. Alright, so let me check a few things here. We're gonna go ahead to set a few things up, I think. Okay. So, we're gonna need our code editor first. And I think I left that here. Let's just get set up a little bit. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, there we go. There's our code. I'm going to move myself over here. Oh, wow, I lost my... Wow, okay. I think it's this one? Or is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Got that. We got our code. Now we got to get our terminal. Le terminal. And we have one terminal at the moment, so I'm going to get two of them. CD to webwork, CD AI game, or AI, yeah. CD webwork, AI game. And I found the original documents. I'm going to work off those documents so I don't have to think too hard. So yeah, cool. All right. Terminal 1. Oh, wow, we already got it. Nice. Terminal 2. Let's see here. Where is it? I don't know. I think we'll just work with that for now. Okay, cool. Let's see. We have that. Terminal code editor. Got it. All right. All right. Is that it? I've had the right one? Okay, cool. I'm going to move this terminal as diff. Okay. I'm going to move this terminal over to 5. Okay. We're going to go to Svelte. And then we're going to say, let's review and see. Let's add our package.json. Cool, cool. Let's just check around, see. Let's check our Git status, right? Okay, nothing new here. Don't want to mess with that env, to be honest. So yeah, cool, cool. Cool stuff. Okay. Let's say npm run watch. All right. And so, here's what I think we got to do. Let's see. We have our chat colors, and I think we're going to use these to assign colors to, that's right. And I found this old thing. It was an old code that I think it was on my laptop even that I didn't commit, or something. Or I forgot to commit, and so I've ended up like rewriting this or doing like extra work, which sucks, but you know, whatever. I can go fetch my laptop and do that. But yeah. Okay, this is the server code. I don't need to mess with this, to be honest. Not yet. Actually, yes, I do. I just realized I do. I totally do. So like on join room, we need to send to, let's see here. I'm gonna go check something. I'm gonna check some other code on my laptop. And I'm gonna try and take a look at that for a second. For 1 second. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right, so open CFace. Let's see here. Wiki. I don't need to work with the wiki right now. I want to work with. Hold on, hold on. I want to see Webwork. I want to see. Let's see. PHP SSG. Capture stash. Shift mount initial. What was it? PNG tupa. Oh yeah, here it is. AI game. There we go. Okay. And so, yeah, our server.js looks a lot different in this one, I think. So what I'm looking at here, I'm gonna type this on the screen, right? I don't know if my face is being weird, but yeah. I'm looking down. IOUs. So let's take a look at our IOUs. Lobby. There's basically all this code is just basically here to just, do authentication and do it right. And it's tough, man. It's middleware essentially. Username, no username, invalid username. If there's no lobby ID, they're missing the lobby to connect to. If there's no lobby was created yet, maybe? Else, if clients, for each client of clients, right? We find the client versus the one that is being checked for on the socket. We find all our clients, I guess. That's because we always have to pass the lobby object, essentially. We manipulate the lobby object quite a bit when we're working with Redis. So yeah. Okay. And so let's see, for const client of clients, match client, lobby.players.filter. Essentially the same code. Nothing new there. Let's see. Okay. So IO on connection. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So we have a lot different stuff here. See what I'm looking at here. We have something called. We have a users thing, so I'm going to add that as well. It's right below socket.rooms. So we add a let users. And this should allow us, my goal right now is to essentially get two users on this WebSockets application. And then once we do that, I also have a list or a guideline I can use to basically just build out this application. So, okay, let's say let lobby data equals await client.get. And we'll say lobby, because this is the keyword we've chosen to use. A lot of this is custom data socket.lobby. And so, yeah, we're going to fetch the lobby by whatever socket.lobby we have at the moment, right? And of course, with the lobby data, we always have to parse it. So lobby data equals to JSON dot parse lobby data cool. Okay. Const clients, and basically the same code that we had before. And let's see. And we were doing this interesting problem. Let's see. We were console.logging clients has socket ID. Console.log clients dot has, and I guess we're checking to see if the client has the socket ID, which the socket ID is referring to is essentially the user ID, and I think this is for to connect a user, right? Oh yeah, no, now I realize why I'm doing this. Let's see. So we're trying to create something. Yeah, we're trying to create something that can essentially show the we're going to show the user who is online, essentially, who is in the who's in the room, the web socket or the web chat room, right? That's the goal here. Eventually, what we're going to do is we're going to have it available to where they can both chat with each other and send messages, and we'll design it like that. So yeah, we have to take baby steps first before we can, you know, make leaps and bounds, right? So let's see if lobby data dot players, if we have lobby data, if there are players, users is equal to lobby data dot players dot filter. And why would I do this? Oh yeah, because we only need certain kinds of data. That's right, we only need certain kinds of data. And some of the data in this is actually quite sensitive, which maybe this is my problem for designing it this way. But some of the data can be quite sensitive. It is carrying IP addresses, so yeah. Yeah. I don't want to go ahead and try out the I don't want to try it out on online necessarily, because it would leak my IP address. But yeah. So we'll just keep doing it local for now. For now, we'll just keep doing it local. One thing I could try though is I could try to put it on a router and access the website locally that way. Although that might be a difficult proposition given that I'm also streaming, which, yeah, that would make things a bit difficult. Okay, let's see here. Apparently console.log key is going to be the player, I guess. Key, and then key. Yeah, we console.log pp, right? p dot cp.ip equals undefined, and we're just defining them. P dot session id is equal to undefined. So we're just defining these at the moment, I guess, for some other reason. Let's see. And then if clients dot has, and if the player has the correct socket ID, right, then what will happen is we will return the proper data in a nice object like so. So it'll be user ID, right? I don't know why the fuck I did this, but it should be like this. We should keep common conventions so it's less confusing, I think. So yeah, user ID p dot socket ID. But maybe I did that for a reason. So yeah, let's just check. Oh, lobby.spelt. Ugh, that might be a thing. So yeah, that is something we should definitely check. And I might have done something like that. Which is a no-no, and I should not do that, which is dumb. Oh yeah, another thing to consider is I've also need to use Nginx because I just saw my socket.js and yeah. So let's do AI game.test. Bad gateway. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Whatever. Let me check something. Yeah. Oh, I just realized you couldn't even read the code, but you couldn't read the code anyway because, you know, yeah. Jeez. Alrighty. A little tired. That's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. I can't wait to watch Pippa after stream. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD because I'm sad. Well, alrighty then. It's not gonna be there. But let me see. This is lobby.svelte, right? So here's our icons, here's our stores. Oh yeah, we have these things called stores, which is really nice. It's basically you can pass data around all over the application. It's a really nice way to do it, and you just subscribe to them, which is great. I love it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Check password. Anything related to user ID. Lobby ID, username, lobby name. I don't see anything related to that. Let's see. Let's do a control find user ID. Doesn't exist. Great. Hell yeah. That's what I want to see. Awesome. All right. Yeah. So here we go. Back to this. This is new stuff, by the way. As you can tell by the green, right? Got some new stuff here. Awesome, right? This is a very long server file. It should not be this long. But, you know, whatever. I don't care at the moment. I'm just trying to get it to work. So, yeah. Let me find, where is it? Meh. 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 Okay. Interesting. It seems that I have commented out something, and I don't know why I did that. Okay. It's great. You get to look at old code and wonder why the fuck you did things. Okay. See, server.js. Okay, so socket on disconnect. Oh, that's on disconnect. I see. Lobby.players. Okay, user ID. Key.socket ID. Right? Username. We're gonna get the username, right? But we want this one. Key.username. Mm-hmm. And then color. Which is going to be key.color. Cool. And I imagine when I look at my lobby code, right? So where is it? Where did I put it? It's all in lib. Oh my god, this project is so trash. Holy fuck. This is such a trash project. Oh my fucking god. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Socket on connected on users data. Cool. So we have a lot more socket ons. And we put this in the before the on mount function. Oh, here we go. Let's see, console.log. If error equals invalid username or error.message equals duplicate, create user set to true. Nice. Nice. Cool, cool. Let's see. And then socket on user connected, and we also need user disconnected. So, because that is a case that can totally happen, of course, right? And okay. So we want disconnected. Disconnected. Okay. Console.log. Actually, what I want is I want data. I want to see the data when a user disconnects it. So we'll say user left, right? No, thank you. And then users equals data, which is going to be nice. Hopefully the data we receive is really nice. And for some reason, users equals Now I wonder what this users thing is. This is what I'm kind of wondering why I did this. Why did I do that? So literally what's happening right now is I'm looking at my laptop to essentially just, oh, okay. Apparently I have like an error thing. Oh, let users. Okay, cool. Let users. Because we're gonna have users that we're gonna display, right? We gotta have an array of users if we want to display them. Makes sense. Totally makes sense. And apparently you have a chat.svelte that we were working on. Very interesting. We might include that later as well. And we'll go ahead and commit that code pretty soon here, so we can get a look at what that looks like. And I think today, if we can, maybe we'll even get to like send messages to each other, like colored messages. And then once we do that, after that, it's just doing like control flow of the game, right? So we got to do, and I have the documents for this too, so that's fine. Unless, the raccoon people are watching, and which I doubt they are. I doubt anyone is watching at the moment, which is fine. I don't care. Kind of. All right, all right. Users equals and users equals that. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. But what I want to know is where this freaking error thing is coming from. Definition of toast theme. Oh, it's toast theme. Okay, yeah, it's toast. Toast error, right? But where is that? I guess I don't know if I have toasts in here, so let me check. Let me check toasts. Toast. Does anyone like toasts? I like toasts. Toasts are great. Toast steam, toast push, toast, toast, toast. Let me check something. Let's see. Join lobby, svelte. Let's see what other things we have. We have a chat.svelte. We have forms for user svelte. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. A few edits there that I don't know why I did. I'm gonna return to the server, I think. I'm gonna return to the server. I'm not gonna worry about toasts at the moment. That's kind of a user UI thing. We're mostly we're worried about functional things. We'll build our way up to that, of course. So yeah. Okay. All right. So now, server.js, see join room, on message, socket on message. That's right. We'll add the socket on message. Socket dot on message. And I think that's something we're going to use here in a little bit. So we can actually start sending messages to people, right? So yeah. Boop. And we'll have our data here. That here. And our curly braces, of course. And then we'll console.log the data, of course. And on message, I think we need to store it after a certain point, but we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Ugh. Hmm. Alrighty then. Let's see, what else was I missing? On disconnect. Oh yeah, this is actually very important. Let's see. The user will leave all rooms on disconnection automagically. Thanks socket.io. Remove user from redis db. Oh, okay. So I guess all this code, all the reason I'm doing this is to remove someone from the Redis database for some reason. So, okay. That is interesting. But the way I do it here, it looks like I'm going through each of the players and we get the ID, the socket ID of the person who left, and we find that in the list, and then we set that to undefined. That's interesting. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and implement that. So let's see. Let lobby equal wait at lobby. And honestly, this code should not be written this way. There's probably a more sane way to write this than how I'm doing it. But this is how I am going to solve the problem. If it is good to write dumb code before you write smart code. You have to get your ideas out on paper, right, before you solve the problem. Lobby dot players. Right. Lobby dot players, then lobby dot players dot for each. And then P will be our, right, our representative variable for each player in the players, right? And then we'll say something like if key dot socket ID, which is the socket ID, right? So socket.io, what socket.io is doing here, it assigns each person that joins an ID, and it does this automatically. Socket.io was basically designed to make chat rooms, and that's like its main thing. You go on its website, and you'll see tutorials on their website how to make chat rooms. You know, like this is the tool to use if you want to make a chat room and by yourself. Is it difficult? Yes, it is very difficult to make a chat room by yourself. Are there other solutions out there that people have done before? Yes, absolutely. Is this one probably going to be faster than, other solutions? Probably. Is it going to be more secure? Probably not. Probably not. Let's just be real here. It's probably not any more secure than anything else. So, yeah. I'm gonna eat some gum here. Oh. All right. So p.socket ID equal to Socket dot ID, right? And period dot socket ID is going to be equal to undefined. So we're going to undefine this, right? So what's happening here? I don't know why we include this check, but oh yeah. Oh, there's a get lobby. So it looks like we finally decided, hey, I've been writing this code a lot. Let's abstract this into get lobby. Which means somewhere up here, I've created a function called get lobby. And actually I've never used this. I've never used this for anything, to be honest. I never needed this. So I'm gonna go find get lobby on my laptop. Here we go. Async function, get lobby, lobby ID. All right. And this was created just before, oh no. And just before, so we have an async function, get lobby and set lobby, which is great. I am glad I finally did that. Let's see here. I don't know why I even bothered writing that function, honestly, but whatever. Let's see here. Why did I put it there? Const client. Anyway, async function get lobby. Pass in a lobby ID, right? Okay, and then let. We should probably just use const in this case, but whatever. But we're gonna have to JSON parse it anyway, so let lobby equal await client.get. In this case, our client is freaking Redis, right? So lobby, which is our tag that we use to access a lobby. Yeah, essentially the whole game lives in Redis, which is kind of crazy to think about. And let's see here. In each game, each round is gonna like delete the previous data before. Actually, no, it won't. It totally won't. But at some point, I think it'd be wise to like delete some previous history, especially if someone like spams for like, you know, for reasons. But you know, we could always just like throw it on a disk or something. And that'd be fine. Excuse me. 1 second. Ah. Alrighty. Lobby ID. There we go. And lobby is equal to JSON parse, because we always have to parse our JSON strings. I wish it was this easy in Golang. I would write it something in Golang to make it this easy, I swear to God, if I could. And then we just return it. Easy enough, right? I'm gonna see where I use set lobby. Oh, I do use it. Holy crap, I guess I do. Okay, fine, cool. Well, we'll go ahead and define set lobby then. Async function. Set lobby. And we'll say lobby ID and lobby data. And this will probably make our code a little bit more terse, hopefully, since we are using this a lot. If type of, and this is how you do type checking without TypeScript. if type of lobby data, right, does not equal string, right, then console.error, okay, data type should be a string, not an object. Return. And honestly, the only reason I say not and not an object, yeah. The only reason I say not an object is because maybe you forgot for some reason to maybe you put in a string, but like maybe what could happen would be kind of cool is if you could just like if you passed in an object or a string, then it would try to set it or something like that. But the problem is um it needs to lobby data should probably be a string, I think. That's how I've been setting it. All right. But also, you know, you could set it to something that you're not supposed to, right? It's always good to have a copy of the data if you can, you know. So let me find that other place where set lobby is used. Oh yeah, so that is used in socket disconnect, right? So yeah, we're literally going to be using it here in a second. Okay, here we go, here we go. How are we doing out down there? Yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and scroll down, right? All right. Let's see, socket.disconnect. How are we doing down there? Good, 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 good. Okay. Floppy.players. Okay. Console.log. Lobby. I don't know. Console.log socket. And the interesting thing about this one is that we don't really need to define socket. It's just kind of like a default variable. So async, right? We'll async that. Honestly, async operations make it slower, like make nodes slower, but you know, for ease of use and just, you know, because we are making so many accesses to we are accessing the cache a lot, unfortunately. I'm glad that accessing memory is fast. Okay, so we're gonna say, hold on, let me get this up here so I'm not looking down so much. I don't know if that can still hear me, but like, wow, it actually still can. Holy fuck, nice. Let me just set this in a way that's sane. Oh jeez, that was a knife. God, that was a knife. So I'm gonna look over here for a second. I'll look over there for a second, you know, but yeah. Okay, so here we go. Set lobby. Socket.lobby. And then JSON stringify lobby. And then I don't know if we should await this. I think we probably should. It's probably a good idea. You know, probably would be a good idea to await this before doing any further instructions and wait till that's done. Right? But yeah. Console.log. And this is, I'm literally just copying code and then trying to explain it as I go. So, yeah. Let's see. And then it goes, let's see, clients, right? And clients. Okay, console. dot log, and then users before filter leave, and users. And what I was trying to do here was I was trying to compare the data before we write to it, right? We want to make sure when we're writing to the cache that we're writing the correct data. And that's very important. Because if you mess it up, then, it's like, But yeah. Oh my gosh, I have to piss soon. Holy fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. Users equals users dot filter. I am glad that I found this code earlier, because this makes it so much easier. It's good to know when past you knew what it was doing, knew what he was doing. When past you knows what he's doing, and you decide, just copy that, right? Okay. p.ip equals undefined. So we look for the ones who are undefined, right? And whose session ID equals undefined, right? Oh, wait. That's interesting. Interesting. Why are we doing that? Oh, I know why. It's because we're doing the same search, essentially. This is the opposite of dry code. This is very wet code. Makes programmers wet because reuse. Because reuse is good. Oh my god. It says did not equal socket dot username in this case. I know, confusing, right? P dot username does not equal socket dot username, right? Which is crazy. And you can tell why I have all these console.logs here is because I was trying to figure out, oh my gosh, like, I thought I heard a dog bark outside. Nah, I guess not. Or I did, and it was just, like, really quiet. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, different username conventions. You should definitely avoid that. Don't do what I do. Do as I say, not as I do. But yeah. But honestly, this me had code that worked, and I saw a screenshot of it working too, so I'm kind of confident that this is going to work at least on the second try. So, yeah. Let's see, return user ID. Oh my god, why did I do this? Where is user? Tell me where this is. I gotta see where this is. User ID. Fuck. Wow, that is a problem, and we need to fix this. Wait. I think there's a reason why I did this, and let me see. However, it's not here, which is great. Great for me, honestly. I'm grateful, do as I say, obey, and stay in here. Setsubume Tushita-sari. Je te parle. Et ma mère, Quasimodo. Ceci est ton sanctuaire. Et ton sanctuaire. Moi sanctuaire. Right? French Quasimodo, the best Quasimodo. Even though it's probably more cringe because it was originally written in English and then translated back. Haha. Yeah, lobby menu, enter password, invite. Yeah, all this stuff is, yeah. Cool. So yeah, none of that stuff exists. Lobby ID, session ID, yeah. That only exists within the server context, which is good. So this doesn't exist here. And That obviously doesn't exist here. Good. Anything here? No. How about here? Anything here? No. Good. Good, good, good. Excellent. So, get rid of this horrible naming convention, right? And I think we're going to be just fine. Okay. Okay. Let's see, is there anything named user ID? Thank fuck. It's so hard to name things. It's so hard to name things. Okay. A suck. Suck it. Ah, here we go. Here's where the problems begin. Ah, okay. Yeah, I see now. Okay. All these errors that my linter is finally picking up. It's so good to have a linter, by the way. Always use a linter whenever you code, if you can. Now, what's going on here? I don't know, looks fine to me. Boop, and boop. And boop. And everything is right in the world. Okay. Whoop, and whoop. User ID. Back to what we were doing. We're going to finish this up here, and then hopefully we'll write a little bit of the front-end code, and then I'm going to take a piss break, honestly. So, yeah. P.socket ID. Username. Colon P.user name. And then color. P.color, right? I'm gonna be so I'm gonna be so sad if I have to, like, if there was a reason I did that. If there was a reason I did that, I'm gonna be so sad that I had to change the name to that. It was probably something stupid. I hope it was something stupid. Please be something stupid. Oh my god. Okay. So, users. Okay, we have our users, right? Const matching sockets is equals to await io.in the socket ID, right? Dot all sockets. I totally copied this code, so I have no idea what it does. Const is disconnected equals matching sockets dot size equals to 0 if disconnected is disconnected. I think I copied this from the actual tutorial, and this is why I don't understand it. Okay, io.to socket.lobby.emit user disconnected. User disconnected. And then return the users. This, yes, this is the reason I did this, because, right, when we disconnect a user, when a user disconnects, right, we have to update the state, right, of the users. And the only way we can update the state of the users is if we send a message from the server to the client, right? So that everyone knows, hey, Joji is gone. We can't, that's the reason why we have to do that. I knew there was something very important here. But for now, let's carefully check this filter function to get users. If username does not equal socket.username, yes, get rid of it. So it's interesting. So what we do is we just go through all the ones who've left. This is literally the worst way to do it. This is the worst way to do it, by the way. I'm just gonna say that right now. Um, but like literally just loop through all the players that have the socket ID. But what we should do is we should select players by socket ID. However, I don't think we have it keyed for that is the problem, you know? And maybe if I structured my data differently, this wouldn't be a problem, right? Maybe this could call for some restructure the data, right? So I don't have to loop through all this crap. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss break, and yeah. Brr. Oh Jesus, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Holy fuck. Yeah, so my cat decided to come in. Yeah, and the my cat. And yeah. So we're gonna keep continuing. Where were we? Where were we? Let's see here. I kind of want to go ahead and try and run this a little bit. Let's see on disconnect. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff on disconnect, don't we? This is horribly optimized code, and I know it. This is what happens when you write code for money. You write terrible code, and then it stays forever. Because it works. Right? That's what happens. This is what happens. Off username, off lobby ID, off session ID. Let's see, do I have those? Yeah, we have a lot of handshakes. So like rooms get lobby ID. So got excellent. Good. Good, good. Alright. User connected. Another thing I want to try is I want to put this, if this works on my local, I'm going to try it live, which will be interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. We're going to run this. We're going to run this code. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, since these are all built, let me just, actually, there's one more thing I want to check. Lobby. I want to see the lobby. I want to see the lobby. Users. Okay, okay. Let me put my headphones back in. Kitty kitty. Okay, lobby.svelte. And we're gonna have a chat component apparently, which is cool, I guess. Alright, I don't know where that's defined, but okay. Invalid username. Where is that? Where is that invalid username? Connect error, error message, duplicate name, invalid username, create user set true. I think this is based on like IP addresses, so this will probably not work. That's okay. Okay, create user set true. Cool. Okay. I think I had to work with like browser session data as well, which is interesting. But yeah. I think we're gonna be okay here. I'm just looking through, and I don't see anything that's completely different than what we have. Let's check on mount. Oh Jesus, there's a whole on mount function. Oh my god. Ah, here it is. Session storage, that's right. And that's how we get it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I don't know what this else is here is for, to be honest, but, you know, it's here. All right, let's give it a shot. Node server.js. There we go. There we go. Here we go. All right, let's see. Let's create a lobby. Festive. Melee Man's lobby. Melee Man is the username. It's not password protected. We can have up to 4 players if we want. So, submit. Cool. Melee Man's lobby was created. Awesome. Inspect. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's see here. We got. Oh yeah, let me check something. Let me check something. You probably can't see this, so let me go ahead. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Ah. Here we go. Here we go. So, as you can see here, we have one person logged in. We made a new lobby. Right now, there's no displays as to who's in the lobby, which is, we should fix that. But yeah, let me check something here in the code. And an edit lobby. Oh, let's see here. Was it yeah, it had something to do with users, I think. Okay. Here we go. All right, one sec. No, kitty kitty. No, kitty kitty. I'm busy. I'm busy. Okay, lobby.svelte. I'm gonna come down here and then here we go. Users in the lobby, right? We're gonna do a nice. I'm gonna put them in a nice little div right here. Class flex. I'm gonna say wrap left middle, and then we'll say each users as user, right? And then we'll close this. We're gonna close this, right? And we'll say div slash, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, each one's gonna be a button, kind of. But it's not really a button, it's like a pseudo button, so yeah. Div class is gonna be USR, and we'll define that below. The button is large, right? It's also round is round. We're using my own framework here, and we'll add some style to it. Background color dash color is going to be user.color, I think. And apparently that works. So yeah. So we'll say P, right? Close that. And we'll say B, because we also want it to be bold. Bold. Okay, cool. So we got, go, user.username. And that should do it. So now, I'm gonna have to shut this terminal off for a second. I'm gonna move over here. Yeah. Terminal. Oh, nice. Look at all that data we got. Check it out. Check it out. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. We're gonna say npm and watch. Everything's built. Node server.js. And turn this off for a moment, and then we should get something. Ah, darn. Lobby, come on. Nothing? Nothing, really? Nothing? Are you sure about that? Okay. A user connected. Is it not accessing users, I guess? That's interesting, because I thought we would have had users, right? Our players.filter, right? Okay. Let me check again. Let's check the code again. Hmm. 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 It's like what I want to see is like, all right, I'll just run the front end code in the background. So here's what I'll do. web work, because I want to work on this the way I want. AI game. Okay, so npm run dev. Cool. Awesome. Alrighty. So oh, it must be that class. Let me check below. Oh yeah. I mean, we're gonna need this later, but this doesn't really matter. So USR margin left. 1 rem. Alright. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, that was my watch. Lol. I think it's only been like 2 hours so far. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Make sure we get this. Alright, let's check that socket on user connected. Yeah, that should just work. That's interesting. Huh, interesting. User connected, array of users. Of course, our Mealyman is shown, right? Username is Mealyman, session ID, blah, 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 blah. Color, okay, yeah. Maybe it's because we need to... Oh, okay. User.color, because the data is right here. We just need to fix it. So that's cool. Okay, the data's right there. That's good. That's very good. So yeah. So if the data is there, then each user's is user. Yeah, username, right? And then user color, right? That should just be there. Okay. Right? Uh-huh. This is what I don't understand. What is going on here? Literally nothing? It's because maybe I defined it incorrectly or something. Hold on. Hold on. That's weird. Oh, shit. Yeah. Hmm. Now, what could it be? Where did I lost my place. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's right here. Users equals error. User equals data. Create user. The fuck am I missing? What am I missing? Literally, it's all there. Like, what the fuck? Is it browser cache that's fucking me up? Like, seriously. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, cat, are you serious? Went out again? Oh my god. Oh my god, cat. Wait, wait. You little asshole. Oh my god. Jeez. Right? Fucking cats, man. Ugh. All right. So let's see here. What do we have? We got array. I wish I could like console.log users or something. That's what I really want to see. Maybe it's actually empty or something, you know? I just don't know it yet. So let's see here. Mm-hmm. Okay. So when a user is connected, this is what I want. Oh, almost lost my laptop there. Log users. This is what I want to see. Okay. Cool. All right, so a user is connected. A user connected. Let's take a look at the code again, so I can make sense of those messages, so I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, a user connected, and then the . So yeah, so looking for a user connected. That I want to get rid of that. I just want to see users after a user connected. So that's what I want to see. So we'll do this again. A user connected. And we get a user. Let's see, 924. Oh, user connected. A user connected, and then 924, 957. I'm gonna put a message before that just so I can see that. Hold on, sorry. Okay, where am I? Okay, good. Awesome. I literally do that for like my test cases, not gonna lie. Always. Always. This is interesting. We're not getting anything, ironically. IP, man, user ID, blah, 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 session ID, object connected false. We get this array. And I'm not seeing anything, which is weird. Let me check again. Uh-huh. Let's try to recompile. Oh, I think I know why. It's because we're using run dev and not run watch. This should fix everything. Well, yeah. Well, there it is. User ID and our user object is right there. However, there is a small problem. The color is not there. So yeah. So when we look at it, right? go ahead and take a look. And that name should be right there. However, it is not. Why is that? Hmm. Did I miss something? I don't think so. Okay. So, oh wait, you didn't see that working. You didn't see that new message. Ah, fuck. Okay, I gotta show you. I gotta show you what it looks like. Okay, okay. See this? See this? We got that. We got it. We got it. Right? So, the only problem is the color's not there. What's up with that? You know, something on the server, I think. So we don't have that. But also another thing to note is that it's not showing up on the lobby, which is interesting. I do find that very interesting why that's not showing up. So I don't know if it's because of this or what's going on here, but I think it has something to do that we missed in our server code. So I'm gonna go back to server.js, right? Okay, cool. And so hmm. Let's see here. It's on the connect step, right? So on connection, right? Our users are defined up here, right? If, yeah, we define our players, we get our users, right? Essentially, this is what's happening, right? We have a color, we have all this cool stuff. Users, blah, 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 blah. But why is that not working? Perhaps it is because we didn't update the server. So here's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and restart the server because all of it appears to be there, which is weird, you know. That's weird. That's interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this data here. It's looking kind of weird. Hold on. Let me check something. Like, oh, what? It doesn't exist anymore? What the fuck? Wow, okay. Okay. Thank you. That's not what I wanted. But, okay. Let's try this one. Okay, yeah, here we go. See, checking if username already exists, Mealyman's lobby, a user's connected, set 2, Mealyman's lobby. And this string, clients, set 1. Yeah. Let's see, session ID is there, socket ID is there. Cool. But, I don't know. Because, like, it should be returning that to this. This is so frustrating. This should be returning what I think it's returning. And it's not necessarily. I don't understand why it's not doing that. Let's check the... Yeah, let's check here again. Maybe it's... Okay, maybe it's in a different portion of the logic, right? Maybe it's in a different portion of the logic, right? It's like... Okay. Hmm. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's go ahead and check the server code again. I have suspicions about it. Yeah, so we fetch a lobby, right? Interesting. Client.set lobby. Let me check that again. That's interesting. Yeah, let me check lobby ID. Interesting. All right. Yeah, this is actually a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. Holy crap. Okay, let's go check lobby ID X forwarded for. Result parse. Okay, parse the result. And my code on this laptop looks a lot different than this one. Just gonna be real with you here. Um, okay, this is post. That's editing a specific lobby. Now we're looking for get. Okay, cool. Here we go. Cool. Result, lobby set protected, and IP does not equal the result of lobby rules that lobby owner IP. Then delete result that lobby rules password. Result that authorized user is equal to false. Okay. Then otherwise, else if the IP does not equal the lobby rules owner IP, else if the IP doesn't equal the lobby owner IP, then the authorized user is false, else the authorized user is true. Delete, remove the IP address before serving to the client, and then serves it to the client. Okay. That's fine and good. This is clearly not the problem. It's clearly not the problem, so yeah, it's clearly not the problem. Lobby join. um, let's take a look and see what was fired off here. We had a get request. The request, there's no payload. Okay, and these were socket.io requests, which is fine. Yeah, nothing related to yeah, there was one get request. So yeah, that's irrelevant. Cool, cool. Awesome, awesome. We narrowed down the problem. Okay, cool. So if this if what's its lobby let's see, it's not lobby join, but like if getting a specific lobby ID, right? If this is not the problem, if this is not the problem, then the problem is solely in the socket code, which is great. So that narrows it down. And let's see here. On disconnect, it's obviously to the socket lobby, we emit a user connected, user ID, socket ID, username, socket name, socket.color. Yeah, maybe this is the problem. Maybe this is it. Let's see, IO to socket. Let's see how we handle this. Uh-huh. Hmm. IO.use, IO. Nothing new in IO.use. Okay, there are a few things. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, socket color. We've missed a few things in our io.use. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Cool. Okay. At least I think we did. Okay, players dot for each. Let's see, and there's a console.log after this. Players before write and join lobbies players. Interesting. I wonder why I would write that. Okay. And then we await client set lobby ID, right? JSON stringify lobby. Cool. And then we fetch the lobby, of course. Okay, socket username, socket lobby ID, socket color. And we basically filter for the username.color and console.log socket.lobby. Let's see. Nothing new here. Okay. I'm just comparing code on my laptop, and yeah, I'm just not seeing anything different. That's interesting. Huh. Clients has socket ID. Oh yeah, I think I put this down here for a reason. Probably. Okay, lobby.data.players. Maybe I typed this wrong. Users equals lobby.data.players.filter. p.ip. It's undefined. p.session ID is undefined. If clients.has p.socket ID, return user ID. p.socket ID, username, p.username. Color is p.color. Okay. Maybe there was a specific reason I did that. I hate myself. I'm gonna hate myself if I had to do this. Like, this is what I'm saying. If I had to change this to the user, if it's like a user ID thing where it's like ID is spelled differently, I'm gonna be so pissed. You know? Yep. 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 I don't know why I thought that was a great idea. This is actually a stupid idea. And because it's not going to get all the results. That was actually stupid idea of me. But the people who do exist, you know, that works, I guess. But shit, so stupid. Okay. And why is it not emitting a color? This is what's like really bugging me. It's like it should just emit a color. I don't understand, you know? And it's like, see, user ID, username, color, right? User ID, username, color, right? What am I missing? Okay. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go ahead and try, okay, let's go ahead and open a different one, I guess. Type error. Yep. Can't get the SVG, whatever. Ugh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. This totally worked earlier. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I left that on. Holy fuck. Okay. So yeah. So what we should be seeing is we should be seeing a blue thing up here because the data is right here, right? Actually, yeah. Actually, that's not right. That's not right. Yeah, we have user ID and username, of course. Oh, wait, that's interesting. User connected, username, and in our file, right? in our file, hold on. So here, right? Oh, where's it? Where's it? Okay, okay, cool. Oh, let's go back to lobby.svelte. So we're not receiving the data that we are intending to use, right? So we expect username to have a capital N. That's why there's nothing there. And there's no user color, right? Because that doesn't exist yet for some reason. And if I take a look at here, let's see, player, and let's see, we have color, we have socket ID, we have session ID, we have the username, correct? However, we're not receiving username as the correct spelling of username. It's user can't name camel case instead of username lowercase. So, yeah, that is interesting. User connected, right? Actually, lol is what we should be worried about, because that's exactly where we see username and user ID. Username is all lowercase. User ID is, well, the ID that was assigned to us. That's really interesting. So that indicates to me that it's probably a server problem. So yeah, let's take a look here, see what's going on. So yeah, if user equals error, then yeah. All right. That's on disconnect. So on emit user connected. So we should be seeing something like socket ID, socket.username, socket.color, right? Maybe this is the wrong user connected. Oh, I see now. Okay, I see now. So in our code, in the current code, that's interesting. What does it say? Quotes should be used a single quote. Fine, whatever, fuck you. Okay, here's the problem. And I just saw this clearly in the laptop code. This is incorrect, first of all. We pass in users, and that will literally fix all our problems. You know? And yeah. I think I'll keep it like that for now. And we'll see how that works out for us. There we go. We're gonna restart the server. Hold on. And server restarted. And there I am. There we are. Holy shit. Yeah, you gotta see this. Oh my god, you guys gotta see this. Holy crap. Oh, hold on. There I am. Check it out. There we go. So yeah, there's that. And now watch this. Okay, 1 second. Okay, cool. I need, give me a private tab, please. I need a private tab, please. New private window. AI game.test. And I'm going to join lobby. Lobby equals meleemans dash lobby. I'm going to select a new username. Say Joji. Submit. Boom. Check it out. Check it out. Right? Did you see that? So I opened it on another tab. Now we have Joji. Yeah, Meleeman and Joji. Heck yeah. So let's see it. Let's do some testing, right? Let's see what's going on here, right? Okay, cool. So what happens if I decide to leave. Let's say I don't know, open a new tab and I put in this again, a new private tab, and I do this again. Oh, this is interesting. Um, so I didn't select a name, but it doesn't know I exist. So let's inspect. So yeah, there's two players. It doesn't know because it's the same IP address. So like if it was a different IP address, then it might be different. So yeah, this will take further testing on the server. I will do that later, I think, honestly. But yeah, let's just refresh and see what happens. Same thing. Look, we're still there. So if we refresh, still there, which is great. Let's try it. Let's try a refresh. Cool. See, I'm still there. Joji's still there. Let's just say I open a new tab, right? And I said, let's go to this one, right? Yeah, it'll mess up if you're in a new tab. So yeah, you can cheat the system if you're in a new tab. So we have not implemented tab detection, which is interesting. You could easily fill up a lobby this way. However, most people aren't going to do that, so I'm not going to cover that case for now. What I am going to do, though, I think what I want to do is let's start doing chats. You know, I think that'd be a great start. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do that instead. We got about, what, 30 minutes, right? I think we have some more code to write. So yeah, here we go. So we'll go ahead and start working on the chat, I think. And a way to do that. I had something pretty basic, so. Well, that's weird. Let's test out Joji. Name is already taken. Joji2. Now we have 3 people in the lobby somehow. So let's see what happens when I do this. See what happens. Oh, is it not registering on that? That's weird. Oh wow, that's weird. Anyway, as you notice, now we have 3 people. I have 2 private tabs and 1 normal tab. They're all sharing the same IP address, which is it kind of breaks the application a bit. So we're gonna have to use a real server. So yeah, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Let's see what happens when one of them goes away. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? He left. He left. You can see down there they left. You can tell that the user disconnected, and there we are. There we are. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Now let's try joining again. Let's say I open a new tab and I try joining again. Let's say I'm Joji2. Honestly, I think this is going to fail. And it did. Yeah, it failed, so. Which is too bad. But yeah. ADAP message is undefined. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That username is already taken in this lobby. Yeah, and you would need to have the you need to have browser cache in order to fix that, which sucks. So I don't think I'm gonna fix that. Get rid of that. All right, cool. We also have the guidelines here on how to do this. So yeah, we're basically gonna make something like this, but it's not gonna be as pretty. So here we go. And the color should be the color of the users in the live here, I think. So yeah. Here we go. So I think I made a new component called chat.spelt. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna work with that, I think. And let's see here. Middleware, providers. Oh wait, wrong one. Wrong one. Oh god, wrong one. I just realized. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay. A little tired. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's create lobby or something, right? Hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to go to lib and then we're going to create a chat.svelte, I think. Right? Chat and modal. Oh, that's in forms. Components. Should be in components. Yeah, okay. I'll put it in components and we'll call it chat.svelte. File. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. I got pretty far, dang. I feel bad that I have to actually copy this now. My old code. So I'm going to call this chat.svelte. Okay. Imports lobby data from stores.js, because we totally might need that. Import socket socket. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Okay. Okay, let current lobby. Oh yeah, because we're going to need to get the data from the current lobby. And eventually we're going to have to update this. So yeah. Because we have to update the state of the application, of course, because, you know, that's a thing in these types of applications, in single page apps, right? That's a thing. So like, hey, let user message. And this is written from the point of view from the person viewing the application, right? So each user is going to see this. And we're going to subscribe to value. And current lobby is going to be equal to that value. Pretty simple, pretty stupid. I like it. Okay. And apparently we have this console.log. And we're say from chat current lobby. Okay. I guess that's to check that we have the current lobby. Function. Find a function. Send message. And we'll say, just to make sure, log it const lobby is equal to current lobby dot lobby rules. Lobby rules dot lobby name. Awesome. Why do we need this? Because we're going to eventually write to the actual the lobby data eventually. So yeah, the lobby object basically is going to record everything within a single key, pretty much. Which, when I think about it, is kind of insane, but it works. It works. So yeah, if no user message, so the log. What the fuck? No messages? What the fuck? No message, right? If for some reason we hit that and we don't get a message, else socket dot emit message, emit message. We'll say it's from the current user, but in our case, to make it simpler, it's going to be from Melee Man, because it's me. And to keep it simple, it's to the lobby. Also, oh yeah, that's right. That's why we need the lobby name. And then we should see the messages, and then we update the lobby rules, right? We get the current lobby rules again, or hopefully the current lobby data gets updated again, right? So yeah, and hopefully that will get updated each time we send a message. That is the thinking anyway. If well, let's just go ahead and make a class here. Let's look like we had one called text flx wrap space evenly. Middle is full. Fuck off with full. We'll have a text area. I want you to bind the value of user message class is 10. Placeholder is going to be type stuff here. Oh boy, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. I can't see what I'm doing here. Well, I guess that works. Never mind. Never mind, that works. Okay. Okay, and then we'll have a button. And then on click, I want you to send the message, or on enter. Eventually we'll have it on key press, like enter, but it's simpler to deal with this at the moment. Send message. Okay. Class equals btn large is round is primary, and we'll call this send. Wow, that's a lot neater than I wrote it originally. Holy crap. Okay. Style. Yes, I know. Text. Position is fixed. Bottom 0. Left 0. Okay, cool. Let's see how that looks here in a little bit. But yeah, I think it's time to get messages working for the win. Cool. And then, let's see what else. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Let me check create user for a second. That might be important to check out. And the reason I want to check out create user is because I just noticed some changes in my laptop that could be very useful, you know, probably are very useful. So yeah, honestly, I should just I should just push my changes from my laptop, but I feel like it'd be good to just kind of get familiar and to just kind of talk about what I'm doing, how this works, and why I am doing what I'm doing, and just kind of just explore my code, you know? And honestly, I'm kind of tired of this music, so hold on. Hold on. Ugh. Show me my likes, show me my likes. Yeah, that's better. I like this one a little bit. It's a bit more chill. Yeah, I think it's a lot better. I wonder if we're actually streaming. I'm kind of curious. Nice. Nice. I'm glad people are liking, watching. They haven't responded, but that's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay. It's about dinner. I'm surprised no one has popped in. I guess all my subscribers at the moment, which is fine, you know. I'm glad I got 2 likes already. That's cool. So yeah. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah. That's right. I was going to look at some code. See, result.message starts with welcome. Oh, yeah. If result.message, usually that should just work, but all right. Else if results.err. Oh, this is some error handling. I know what this is. Okay, this is some error handling. Error. And then we say we pass in a string called error, and this will give us a toast. A toast message showing us the error. So it goes to results.err, and there we go. And create user will be set false. Although I don't think this is a good idea in this case, but to be honest. I feel like what should happen is if we join a lobby and it fails, then we should search for a new one. But the problem is, I don't know, because like console.username. Because like if you have your browser session open as a user, you should just have it, honestly. And then when you refresh, it should just work, right? And that's kind of how it works once you're in. once you're in, you're in, but once you leave, it's kind of like you left and you have to like rejoin or something. It's just kind of weird how that works. We'll fix that at another time. But yeah. But yeah. All right. I think that was just some error stuff, which is fine. Something broke putting this here. What does he mean it broke? What? My what broke? Hold on, I'm checking my phone. I'm checking my phone. It's telling me my what broke. I gotta wait a second. I gotta wait a second. Oh my gosh. Let's see, messages. No, sirs. Wow, there's too many. I can't. It's too slow. I'm gonna check my computer. My chat broke, I think. My chat's broken? Really? Oh my god, are you serious? Hold on, hold on. Okay. Interesting. Let's restore chat. Holy crap, they're all here. Holy crap, wow. Oh my god. Coding stream 2. Wow, you guys have been messaging me this whole time? Oh my fucking god, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I want to know what all these messages were. Holy fuck. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't realize. Holy fuck. Ah, jeez. Someone sent me. Thank you, Nubinations. I had no idea chat was broken. Holy fuck. Is this how you cut a Zan cake? What? What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, now my other stream is broken. Okay, so okay, hold on. Let me pop it out. Usually this works. I don't know why it didn't work this time. That is so weird. That is so weird. Wow, I had no idea. Oh my god. I was just explaining things. Like, to, like, you know, just my thoughts to whoever was... I didn't think anyone was listening. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I am so sorry. I just talked over you guys for like 2 hours. Jesus Christ. But yeah. This is how you cut. He wasn't going crazy. Wow. It's 2 hours for real? Yeah. I was just gonna keep going, honestly. Like, Darnell Wolf feels uncomfortable. I'm so sorry, Darnell Wolf. Can I smell your... No Mexican always wants to smell my panties for some reason. You coding to make a game? I am coding to make a game, yes, though. I am coding to make a game, though. Holy crap. But yeah. I don't know. I can't believe you guys actually came for, like, all that. That's crazy. Thank you. I just realized that, like, I was like, what the hell when I joined it and I saw chat? I swear to God, I wasn't ignoring you, and I couldn't see anything. That was so weird. So weird. Fuck. Shit. What should we do? For a second. Like, fucking, my ears are getting blasted at the moment. But yeah, I was just gonna finish this up, honestly. I was really tired this morning, you know. I'm trying to go outside. I'm trying to go to bed earlier. I'm trying to do better, you know, like, holy crap. Like, I'm so glad you guys came. To anyone who came and didn't see that, I'm so sorry. I don't know why this happened, you know, and I will definitely check that again in the future. If nothing happens. Yeah. I'll definitely check that again in the future, but dude, same. Oh my god. Like, that's never happened to me before. Like, this is the first time it's happened. Let's see here. What was I gonna do? I was gonna yeah. So let's see here. What was I doing? I was doing something useful with myself. Oh God, did I lose? Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, okay. I was going to hook up chat. I was gonna hook up chat, the chat component to the so yeah, we're working with Svelte, right? Anyway, we're working with Svelte. So I was gonna hook up the chat component, this one, up to the lobby component so we can start typing messages, right? So we can see the messages. Ideally, what we want is we want something like, hold on. What we want, right, is something like this, right? We want something like this. But first, we gotta send it to the server, right? And then the server will respond back and send this message to everyone in the lobby. So like everyone who's connected, at the moment it's just me, right? So we'll see our own message. So yeah, let's go ahead and hook that up. So back here, back here. Hopefully, and I will check to make sure. Let's check live chat just in case. Just in case. I always click live chat so I can see messages because Google's stupid, right? Google's effing stupid. So yeah, let's just go back here for a second. Lobby. Feel so bad for Darnell Wolf. Holy fuck. Let's see here. And what the fuck? Where do I fucking put? Where the fuck? Ah, there it is. Chat.spell. Okay. Now, hopefully, if I did this correctly, this should just work. Import. Okay, chat from, and then we're looking at components, and each of these are really nice. Like Svelte's really nice. It's just super easy to do components like forms. No, it's not forms. It should be just chat.svelte, right? Boom, and then we should just be able to put her down here somewhere, right? Oh yeah, of course. And right down here, say shut. Boop. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now when we look at it, you should see something different. What? What the fuck? What the fuck just what? What? Oh, okay. There's an error. Okay. Text area can either have a value attribute equivalently child content but not both. What? Oh, that's so weird. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Fine. Fine. So we'll go back here. You can have child content, but not both. Which means what? I didn't have any child content? I don't have any child content? What? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. What? Let me check the code. Like what the fuck? Fuck. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, so type stuff here, placeholder, class is 10, find value, user message. It looks fine. Let's read that again. Let's read that. Okay. So, it's in the bind statement. Can either have a value attribute or equivalently a child content, but not both. Okay. But that's weird because like I just put placeholder. Placeholder shouldn't like mean anything, right? Maybe I spelled bind value wrong? Huh. And, cause like, okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Seriously, I am deeply confused as to how this is working. Because this works apparently on my laptop, or I think it works on my laptop, because like I'm looking over here at my laptop, right? Holy fuck. Okay, it's at 2612. Okay, let's take a look at line 26 and position 12. I don't know. Do you want me to change this to value or something? Is that what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Build it again, damn you. Come on, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it. Build, 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 build. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I think it's working. I think it's working. Okay, okay, let's try again. Let's try again. It's not working. Fuck. Fuck. Ah. Okay, maybe it just needs a second. Maybe it just needs a second. Not found. How in the flying fuck is it not found? What? What? Okay, I'm gonna check something. Create lobby. Create lobby. No, that's not it. Come on. Show me. Show me. Show me the lobby. Show me the lobby. I want to see the lobby code. I want to see the lobby code. Maybe it's as a result of it being inside of something. Why bro look like that? Why bro look like that? Because I'm looking at my laptop and then it breaks my model. Probably. Is that what's happening? Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I look like that, right? Yeah. Oh Jesus, is it broken again? Is my chat broken again? Fuck me, man. Again? Again? With this? Do I have to keep doing this? Is this what I have to do now? Is this what I have to do now? Is this what I have to do now? No? No? Okay. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Good, good, good. Wow. I was dead. You were dead. Welcome back. Oh my god, playing a game? Oh yeah, yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. Why does YouTube do this to me? I don't understand. I don't understand why YouTube does this to me. Holy fuck. All right, let's make sure we're back. Let's make sure we're back. Why the scuff, man? You know what? I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to get stream elements because why? It is a you can compile it by hand because it is a what was it called again? What's it called again? Extensions. The Foxo is very tired. Yes, I am. I am EP. I need a rest. I need rest. I need yes. But anyway, yeah. I am tired. But also, yeah, I'm gonna get stream elements. Maybe that will like improve things. It's like an Electron app. That's right, it's an Electron app. And like I can use that and compile it on my own computer, and then maybe we can have a bot that will listen and it'll hear all your messages and it'll like and it won't be scuffed and it'll be good and it won't suck. Thank you. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for coming to this stream. I really appreciate you. I'm sorry we didn't get to show you the chat thing. I'm gonna work on it a little bit more stream. And I think you know, I'll be honest with you guys. I've been really struggling a lot lately with money and you know with getting people to pay me, and it's just annoying as fuck. I'm still working on getting a job, and it's tough. And you know, it'd be really nice to play Mind Test again with more people and invite you guys to play Mind Test. You know, maybe we'll do that after instead. That sounds like more fun, right? Right? Or maybe a just talking stream. You know, I thought about doing that. I thought that'd be like really kind of cool. So and if you guys are still here, you know, just let me know what you think. Let me know what you think for stream ideas, you know. Let me know my Discord, by the way. So, yeah. I know this was a lot more technical. You know, I wasn't expecting anyone to come, you know, but like I'm glad that you guys came. I'm so sorry that I ignored you and I feel bad and yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say ja matinee. I will see you probably Tuesday. I think I'm gonna go Tuesday. Yes, we're gonna do Tuesday. I want to do a Sonic game. We're gonna do a motherfucking Sonic game. And Parappa the Rappa, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I figured out how to do Parappa the Rappa and do it without it sucking. So yeah, that might be a thing. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I want to do that. Parappa the Rappa, and I don't think we'll do a technical one next week. I think we'll just we'll do talkies or something. Yeah, we'll do a hangout. Call it hangout. Call it a hangout. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. 자, 맞네. Bye bye. Your time is right, your perfume fills my head. The stars get red and all the nights are blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Please subscribe, like, and share this channel.
Please subscribe, like, and share this channel, please. Oh my god, yes. I am YouTuber now. Please help me out. Actually, it really does help. Holy shit, actually does. I am now YouTube's bitch now.
The Foxo is very tired. He is eepy. The Foxo has had a very long day of swiping eggies and wants to take just a small sleep. He eeby and neebies to sleepy. Fonk sleepy and need bed by time. The Fops is currently experiencing critical levels of being a sleevgy lil guy and needs to go to bed. He is very tired and needs to slep. Just a little sleeging time is a treat. Fonks yonksy needs to sleck for twired boyo, just a lil guy. Foxo oxo omps needs his beady sleeb. Look at him go. He yawned big 'cause he's skeegee. Neebs to falafel a sleeby. Nine-eye time. Good night, Mr. the Foxo.